friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome to a Clean Off the Desk. I started without you. That's actually not true. I started with you, I paused you, and it turned off. So I'm not piecing it together. Okay, I got up to get new baskets, and it took a moment, I'm not going to lie, because I had to shift some stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. This is what some of you enjoy every month. So I'm super glad to bring you along because I like the company. I tend to pull everything into the middle of my desk that needs to be cleaned off. Okay, I already made a little bit of a pile. Here's a 4th of July pile. We have 3 glues so far in the used item bucket for the month. Okay, so that's our used item bucket. I got 2 buckets out because I need to, what do I want to make my 2 buckets for? Let's see. Are these the same? They are. Just one's super stretched out. One is for school because I need to take some stuff to school because I'm going to be making some journals there. So that one's that. And then I felt like I had a reason for the second one. But either way, we have it out. And we can certainly use it. So let's see what we want to do there. Okay. This is scrapbooking. So I have photos in here. I have, look at my babies. Oh my gosh. This is scrapbooking. And again, I started scrapbooking again this month, so it's a little crazy. So I had some stuff out that I only use for scrapbooking versus, journaling, whatever. So I don't know where to keep this. My desk is not set up for scrapbooking per se. So I need to move this off of my desk. Now, I also know I'm going scrapbooking again in 2 weeks to another crop. So I need to figure out where this goes. And I guess for right now, we'll put it in one of the buckets, like to move off and file somewhere else, I guess is my point of that bucket. Okay. Here is one of my little pockets that I've made that has a lot of my anchor stuff in it. And so I'm going to refile this where it goes over here. I have a sailing one and I have an anchor one that obviously doesn't have everything in it, but has some stuff in it. Okay, this is why I got the bucket. So this little star punch, I'm going to take to school for the journal making. I am going to make a pile of things that I think if we want to add to this February journal, okay? So if it goes with a month, I'm going to put it over here. So this is February. This is washi I got out of my bucket of washi that I was going to give away. I found 3 what I consider appropriate, like Valentine's Day ones. Love, turquoise hearts, and this pink floral. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. So we need to, I need to make some life decisions about that. Okay. What is this? Every day cut out of like laundry bag or something. This goes with words. Down here. Okay, perfect. This is a roll of just masking tape that I got, but it was green, and I thought that was fun. So we will put that down in our tape drawer. All right, let's see what else. Here's scraps. Scraps. This I'm going to put in... Okay, my initial brain says just put it with your little note journal spot bucket. Okay, and I think that's what we'll do. My second brain thought was put it with like sailing stuff. However, I will tell you the piece I used this month was just the middle part. We cut off the edges. I just used this red part. So I'm going to put it in journal spots knowing it's a cute little journal spot. And if we don't want to use the sailor wheel, we don't have to. Okay, this I'm going to put in my March bucket because I hope I do. I got to call them and figure out. I bought a pass that you can go 2 times a month, but I bought it on like the 20th, and I know I'm going to get billed on the 20th or whatever day I bought it, like the 17th or something like that. And so I don't know. This is like just a piece of plastic. I'm going to put this in my bit box. I don't know if I get to use 2 a month, like from the 20th to the 20th, or if it's actually a calendar month. Because if it's a calendar month, I'm SOL. Do you know what I'm saying? Because today's the 28th. So, all right, all these little quotes. Let's put them all together. We're not going to focus. Okay. I'm not going to focus on them too much. Okay, I'm going to pull that one. I'm going to see if those goes with January or not. Okay, this is just pretty tape that goes up here, but where is... I have to make my journal, you guys. It's driving me nuts already, this stuff that is ready for the journal, that is not... I don't know where this went. I guess we'll put it up here. I am going to redo my washi coming up here quick. Okay, I guess as I separate these, look at this little heart. I'm going to move it into the February pile. Here's my pile up here. I hope you can see it, of what I want to use for this February still. I'm going to separate these into like memes that are going to go in this envelope, like maybe for journal pages, and then things I want to maybe laminate or put tape over and then put in my planner. So they are adult themed. So I think I already have one like this in my planner, but if I don't, we'll add it. And if I do, I'll put it back in my planner box. Here's a little bookmark. Okay, these are stickers that I'll just put them in my March capsule for now. I feel like I'd like to add those to January. I'm going to put them right up here. We're going to pull January before we end this. I'm going to see if I can use it or not. This piece of paper, like journal spot, okay? As opposed to these that will go into my scrap drawer. All right. Memes. This could be planner. This is a fun vinyl sticker. I have lots of vinyl stickers out on my desk. I got them out for something, obviously, and didn't use them. And now they need to go back in their home, okay? So all of these vinyl stickers... need to go home. These are all vinyl stickers. Okay, this is probably planner. And I guess the difference for me, this is a plain piece of paper, so we'll use it as a background journal spot. This is a fun scrap construction paper. I know a few of you commented on this. It's just the cover sheet for the construction paper, right, that I use at school. And so I really like this one. I'd really like to use this in my March journal. So I'm going to put it in that box for now. Okay. This is, oh, that's a little fun sticker, a label sticker. A lot of you, when I mail you Happy Mail, it comes with label stickers that I paint and draw on and write a message on. And then this is how you use them. You can rip them up and cut them apart. They're just little colorful stickers at that point. So we'll save that for just a minute. Month. I'm going to put this, I'm going to put it with February in my monthly thing over there. Okay, this I think I'd still like to use. This came off of Melissa's printables this month. So I think I'd still like to try and use it on a page. This is a regular journal card. I don't know. I don't necessarily, it doesn't speak to me about like I have to use it for something. This I'm going to put with the monthly February stuff for next February. Does that sound crazy to you? Yeah, me too. All right. These are like scraps. Now, I can try and find a place for that. This one, I just don't think I need. Okay. This one is, I'll just put in March. I will use it. This, I'm going to put in my stickers. I won that at the little raffle that they did. This is red, white, and blue for 4th of July or whatever folder. This I'm putting in journal spots. This was the cutest notepad, sticky notepad, probably from Target years ago in the dollar section, I believe. Maybe Michael's, I don't know, but I love it. Like I think this might be the last one, but regardless, it's going in. It's not a sticky note anymore. It's just a piece of paper at this point. It's so old. These are all vinyl stickers. Here's more vinyl. Yeah, I got out all the coffee, I guess. Do what you love. Look at the little guy, his hedgehog and his apple. All right, I'm tempted to put like this little apple and this guy in September. These go with vinyl stickers, unused Post-it note. These will get lost in September. I'll have to put them in some sort of like pocket. You know what I'm saying? So they don't fall to the bottom of that thing. All right, here is a gym sticker. So that one I'm going to keep out separately. I have a little separate place where I keep some of that. Okay, I don't know where to put this, okay? Like, where will I have it when I need it? Where will I think I put the bike? Where would you put this? It came off of like some granola, some breakfast stuff. But I want the bike, and I cut it out. Where would you put this? I want it for when my son, he started writing, he started training. It's going in the bit box, friends. It's going in the bottomless bit box. This is this is going in March, even though it may not be applicable. This is going in March. This I'm going to put with my planner because I love it. I'd like to use this one in March. I like the colors. I like, the theme. So we'll put that in the March box. Do more things that bring you real and honest joy. That's very cute. I think we'll just put them in the stickers. I don't know why these are all out. I mean, I love them. I bought the set, obviously, but I don't know why they're all out. But that's, that's okay. Here's a 2026. I'm going to put it with my January pile just because here's a little mailbox that we want to use. I think stuff like this we're going to let go. Okay, we're going to just let it go. It's okay. I'm going to be okay. This one is just a journal card. We ended up not using it on the day. That may have been the last day I had ice cream before I started this stupid sugar detox. Make your own sunshine. Life is good. I love this a lot. Now, I guess I could just put it with my journal cards. It was in like the nautical. I had it in a nautical summer thing. I don't even know what this is. I think I started to glue something on it and it has glue on it. So I don't even know. I guess I'll put it in my journal spots. We might just use it to back something. I guess I'll just put this in my journal spots instead of like a theme nautical, whatever. I really do like it though. What a perfect way to spend the day. Well, that goes in journal cards over here as well. Here is vinyl stickers. Here's 2 stickers that I ordered years ago. It says, I can, I will, I am worth it. And I bought a set of them. Like she sent me, I guess, a sheet. It had a big one up here that I put on something. But I'm not too sure what this would go on. Obviously, water bottle is a easy answer. but I use a white water bottle, or I have this cup that I drink out of quite frequently. I guess I have a different. I'm just going to put one with vinyl stickers. I'm going to put one to go upstairs. I do use a different water bottle sometimes, so maybe I'll put it on that. Here's a little mail thing. I would love to go to the mailbox more often to mail things. I just really struggle with that. Okay, I really like that. This is our little picture thing that we're going to take a picture with. So, all right, these stars, friends, we're going to use. There's no way they're making it anywhere else than today. Yeah, I do love that. I printed it a couple times. I love it so much. This is hold on. I have it right here. Let's see. Yep, it's going back in its kit. Okay, so that's an easy one. This is I don't know, that is a cluster. That goes in my cluster bucket. A little piece. Okay, I'll just put it with my February stuff to make sure we covered everything. Here's some fun borders, and look at the color of that. Huh, that's so funny. This is soccer words, but look at the fun color. So I'm a little tempted with some of this already. Okay, we didn't quite pull everything in. Here's 2 more coffee stickers. I'm not a fan, really. We haven't gotten any snow is the problem. So I actually don't think I need them. I'm going to release them. Okay. Okay. Oh, here's a cute little thing. This was part of Brooke's free printable. So I think, I wonder if this could go on this. Since I didn't print up a picture, I think it could. I think we could make that work. That's not a now thing. I'll do that later. Okay, perfect. That's great. That fits right there. All right. Here is a hair pretty. So I'll take that upstairs. Little tiny note thing. It can go in my journal spots. This is also a beautiful journal spot that I cut off a journal page, obviously, but that can go in there. This is a beautiful envelope that one of you sent me, and I cut it up, but it have this little piece. So I'm wondering, sometimes I can gather things from the month, right, and kind of like make a page and feel like, yeah, but I don't know if it's coming together. Safety plan, card. I mean, if you guys need it, I always have these in my purse. This one's pretty janky, so I think I'll let this one go. But if anyone needs a safety plan or has unsafe thoughts or whatever, you can scan that, or you can look it up. ptsd.va.gov/mobile, if that applies to you. Yeah. I don't know. I don't need that one just because I have, like I said. All right, here is a little, yeah, I'm wondering if, okay, this piece of paper obviously is speaking to me because it's my favorite color. So let's see what we can do. Here is this. I don't think I need this. I don't need this. And what's this little coffee cup say? Being positive in a negative situation is not naive, it's leadership. Well, that's awesome. Let's put that on the calendar, shall we? Because that applies to this month very well. Let's put a little blob, and I'm trying to think, but I'm going to put it right there. Whoops. Because that applies to that day a little bit. Okay, so there's that. This is very Halloweenish to me, and I don't think we need it, so I'm going to let it go, let it go. These are like kind of adult words on here. There's that. I feel like this could still go on a page if I did not document it. I just don't know how much I want to document about that, but I'm going to put it over there for just a minute. You've seen this before. I have other ones of these. Where are they? I don't know. I'm going to put it in the bit box, okay? So, nice little cutout. Here's a Band-Aid. Oh no, this is not. Okay. I'm actually, it's a fine Band-Aid. I'm just going to tuck it over here in case I need a Band-Aid. I brought them down. I probably meant to use it on my page, but I don't remember what day it was. And I did use one Band-Aid is the only reason I'm thinking that. Yeah. So here's a little piece of lace, a little piece, you know, I could put these all back in my box, right? But I don't think I want to. So this can go in, gosh, you guys, I did all that work and I stopped my video to get these baskets out and, oh, I already used it. Dang it. Dang it. So that little bit is trash. This goes in my gym stickers. I don't know why. I have more of them down there. I separated this. If you've been here, you know. All right, there we go. That applies to that. And then did we do a blue in the book? We did not. We sure did. Okay, so I don't need these unless we're going to use them in some sort of page after this. So this is pink. You'd think my entire pile would be pink, but it's not. Whoops, whoops, whoops. We're getting messy up in here. All right, this is my title for today. Oh, pencils. Okay, this will go with September. I'm going to take these 2 dots and I'm going to take this apple and these little other apples. That's all going to be September. All right, scraps can go in the scrap drawer. And these can go in the meme envelope, which looks like this. I obviously have quite a few things printed up at this point okay, so that goes in there. And then this poor little G is not going to make the cut. I don't know why you're out here, but you're going to your new home. Congratulations. Let's get out the sticker boxes. Now, if you're new here, I have a challenge every month that, sorry, this isn't put away right. And if it's not put away right, I can't get it out right. I have a challenge every month for an item to use in my journal. And March's item, this is too fat. Look, there's too many in here. March's item is hoarded items. So my initial thought on that is my hoarded items initially are Happy Mail. Now, I was actually talking to Melissa earlier on the phone, and I got out my Happy Mail drawer, and I realized I did disperse it. We had a Happy Mail prompt for the item of the month, not a couple months ago or whatever it was, maybe more than a couple at this point, but regardless. And I distributed the Happy Mail into the places where it goes. So a lot of times if it was a sticker or if it was an envelope or if it was a tag, instead of leaving them in the Happy Mail bucket, I put them where they go. All right. So that being said, I think vinyl stickers might be something I need to use this month or choose to use this month. Now, there is a difference. In fact, I will choose this one. There is a difference to me between this and this, okay? This is a hoarded item to me, and this is not. this is a hoarded item to me because I don't want to use it. I I don't want to use it because I bought it and it's made by Lynn, and I am afraid that it's not going to go on the right page, like be in the right spot at the right time. Like I don't want to waste it. Okay, to me that's what a hoarded item is in my stash. You have your own reason or, definition of hoarded items, okay? This isn't a hoarded item as much as I just don't use this aesthetic that much, the rainbow sprinkled cutie things, right? Or skateboards. This isn't hoarded to me. Like I would be okay using this. I just have a tough time of when to use it. If it does that make sense? Like if we had a skate day or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, let's go, put the sticker down. I have no problem using it. This I have a problem using. So that's the type of thing when I get that initial reaction of like, oh, don't use it, don't waste it, I guess is actually my internal dialogue on it. That I know is an internal, no, that I know is a hoarded item to me when I actually listen to that. Okay. So we'll go through these. We'll go through these and kind of see. This will be one of the items we do. Here's another one that's a hoarded item to me, but I'm not going to use this one because again, I don't know when to use this, but I bought this at a conference I went to. It was probably like $5. And again, my initial kind of thought is like, don't waste it. Where would you put it? But it's not going to be in March of my journal. I can tell you that. So, I'm just trying to reorganize these a little bit so they sit a little bit better. I'm not too sure. The container theory is like you only get to keep as much as fits in your containers, and you can't buy new containers. I'm taking this sticker out. It's going into my hoarded item object pile, and well, it's going to go into March. I guess that's what we were going to use that item for. That's what I was going to use the second bucket for. Okay, I'll put it over here. It has my photos in it that you saw me kind of say, where do these go? It does have my photos in it, but that's fine. I'm going to move the photos over to my scrapbooking stuff. Okay, so that is, vinyl stickers. I have more over here, obviously, that are falling out. What I'm also going to do is go through these and take some to school because, but oh my God. Like that is so dang cute. It looks just like Frank. Frank. These are, yeah. Okay. I'm going to okay, because like even now I'm like, oh no, don't put it in your journal, put it in your planner. Which is fine also. Gosh, he's cute. I'm putting it in my bucket for hoarded items. Okay, so we will put these away for now and not get too sidetracked with this whole situation. But vinyl stickers will be something we'll definitely have to go through and look at and see what's in here and why I'm not using them. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's my stupid Dallas stickers. Okay. Could someone please remind me I have these when I'm looking for my Dallas stickers? It won't be for a while because we have to be detoxed from football and sugar all at the same time, apparently. That's my life right now. Okay. These are planner things. I don't quite know what to do with this. I don't want to take the time right now to work in my planner, I guess is what I'm saying. So I will, I guess just put them in my planner. I don't know. I guess this is a bad idea. I can tell you right now. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to stick them in here. In fact, I'm going to clip it on there so I can not lose them forever. And we will address that situation later. All right. Here is an extra letter, some more little cups. I'm throwing this little ribbon out. All right, the desk is looking better. These little stars are here because they don't have a home. I got them at a thrift store. These speak to my child, my inner child so very much. I used to walk to the teacher supply store when I was a little girl, and I would buy these probably for 15 cents, and other stickers or a pencil. I would save up my allowance or any spending money I got, and I would go buy stuff at the teacher supply store. Like, yeah. I don't know where they go though, is the issue. Like, so they've just been sitting off here to the side of my desk, which is probably not the greatest plan. So do we have a place for them? I do not know. I mean, I guess stickers. I guess they're a sticker. That doesn't feel right in my brain, but I'll put them in there for now. Okay, so now we have kind of like a September pile. We have a July. This is this month's journal. This is what? What did I say I was going to do with this? Vinyl stickers. Okay. I'm just going to toss it on top of there. Okay. This is my little junk pile so far that I'm not too sure about. This is a maybe February thing. Okay. Let's, I'm tempted to play with this a little bit because even that makes me happy just in terms of a cluster. I'm wondering if we could get a little bit of this here. And layer it. I don't know. I'm wanting to play with that a little bit. These I don't think are going to make that thing. And this little tiny guy is not. I don't think we need these two pieces. Oh, you know what we could do with those? Here. Let's do this. Before we get carried away with that, let's open up the journal and we will we'll stick these in the trash journal. Ironically, there's other beer things on here, so seems like a good page for them. Although you can't tell this is from a beer page, but I actually like the color. That's really funny. It totally matches and they're completely different. All right, so we can do a couple things. I'm going to put it just like that, all right? And then we just close the journal and let it live there happily ever after. All right. So there's that. Let's cut this little guy and see where he wants to go because I'll never find him again, guys. He's too tiny. Again, this is how the BitBox started, and now the BitBox is like a giant vault. So he needs to go. Could he go on? I already think I stickered this guy up, but let's see. January has coffee. Oh, we have stickers not sticking. Great. We have coffee here. We have coffee here. We'll put him right here because, again, I don't want to lose him. I'm not ever going to find him, so. Hi, love.
Never lose me.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. My husband is working on his engraver, and he's doing all sorts of cool things on wood and on rocks, and he just made a really cool business card for my son on a plastic business card with an engraved emblem thing on it. Very cool. Love that. Okay, and he's texting me, texting the family, but all right, so that's that. These are going to be put away in their months. This is still February. I'm going to work on that without you guys. This is January. I'm going to work on that without you guys. This pile, this is the hardship of this. I can't. This pile I'm going to throw out. This is going to go back into the scrap ribbon box. Okay. This is see, there's the definition of a hoard. I'm going to film that for my next video. And, okay, let's go through this bucket real quick. because I feel like that was a relatively quick clean off the desk. Whoa. I need to clean off the table next to the desk video is what I need. Okay, so this is cool. We got this taken care of. So that can be a card now. All right, this is my monthly capsule, if you will. And it's not the same as like Lydia's. It's just a bucket of what I think I'd like to use. But we're going to change that this month, I think. I think for the hoarded items, I really need to have a bucket of stuff I want to use. So I ended up separating them a couple months ago. So if you weren't here for that, this is also next to my desk. Now this is ridiculous. Okay. So I don't want to, this is not to, say do this system. That's not what this is. This is Allison being not in control of what's happening. Okay. So let me just tell you, this is past journals that aren't done. Now, in fairness, that's interesting. In fairness, we already flipped July, didn't we? Okay. And I found a new little organizer thing today that I didn't know I made myself, and I'm super excited. So I have been putting certain themes into plastic envelopes. Okay. So if I think it's a theme that I'm going to continue to use, some of them in the past have been like soccer, when I used it 4 times a week, 3 times a week, whatever it was. Sailing, again, those were weekly things for me, and I had them in plastic things like this. Other topics that, often get used now. Pickleball gets used weekly. The gym, I don't have a folder. You saw that little bin I put them in, but it's the same idea. Anyway, I have a rain folder we made. I have a just commonly reached for things. When you find a random thing and it goes with that theme, I'm not going to find this in some other place in my room. And so I've been keeping them like in these folders. So this is for my girl. I do have one for her school as well. But anyway, they are in this drawer that used to be my Happy Mail drawer. And I'm so excited that this is working. I mean, essentially there's, I have my pickleball in here. I have all my banana stuff because so many of you have sent me fun bananas. I have my Paris themed envelope in here with Happy Mail in here. And I have my gym stickers. So this is working well. Well, I don't know if it's working well because I just remembered I had it. How about that? It's not working well, but it's gonna, because it's in this drawer now. So that's a fun envelope to have that fits in there. So, however, I have already flipped July for you. Here's another, perfect. There's another empty envelope we could use. I already flipped July for you. So these are past months, and this is obviously not July. This is coffee themed stickers. See, we could, that's interesting. We could make a coffee themed envelope. We could also do a mental health envelope. That's an interesting idea, Allison. Thanks for sharing it. Okay. This is July stuff. Now this is, oh my gosh, this notepad set, you guys. Melissa bought these at, I don't even know where, a garage sale, something. So adorably cute. And she has shared a couple pieces with me throughout whatever. Okay. Anything that's for July. Wow. See, I did not come in here to finish it. This is all July stuff. So, this will all go into my July folder over there then. Okay. Because it didn't get used this year. All right. With the exception of this. And I'm curious. I'm going to leave it out. Okay. Here's some more July stuff we found. So I'm going to just clip it all in here like this. And it goes in my giant, folder thing that's by months. It's divided, right? And then this really long sticker. So all of that's going to be July because July is done. So we will, and these guys, we will Just put it in the giant folder, file folder, whatever it's called, okay? All right, let's go through here. These are past months, like I said. What is this? Like a bill thing. April, okay. I think April. So see like this. Okay, I'm throwing. Okay, I put these in here. I don't know why they're in here. I kept them because I printed them wrong, cropped them wrong, did something when I printed them, and I didn't get the whole quote, obviously. So, you know, the question is, do we want a piece of this? I think I'm going to let these go. Okay, I'm just going to let them go and not have a future project waiting for me. All right, here's more memes. I'm just seeing if there's anything that goes in one of these months. And if not, they go in the meme thing. Hilarious. Okay, I'm not even going to paperclip them. I'm going to stick them in there. All right, that's exciting. And that's a sticky note pile that goes in my sticky note. All right. So this should be, I don't quite know why he's in here. That was July, so this should be like August stuff. Yep, August. Okay, so we'll leave all this in here. This is August, because we still need to finish August. I don't know why he's in here, because this is October or November. So where's September? This is obviously all fall. Okay, well this is September, like pencils. But, I might have finished September. Don't know. All right, this is autumn stickers are still in here to finish up those autumn months. And again, they're done. I just haven't really done the journaling, and they're just not done. So October, obviously, October. I don't know why the fish, I don't know why some of this is in here. So I'd have to go look at the pages. A December sticker. Okay, now we're at the back. So the fish, oh my gosh, you guys, I got this in June. And I have tried and tried and tried. I used a smaller piece. This has a home now. It's not in here. This could just be a fun, we'll put that in March because it's super fun and green. This has a home. It's not in here. This, okay. Sticker paper. All right. This is actually really exciting, you guys. This is not a lot in this bucket, and my hope is to get through it very, very soon. This is all sticker paper, which doesn't have to go in here, but as I've emptied out these stickers, these sticker sheets, they've gone in here, okay? Because I want to make a notebook to keep sticker sheets on. It's kind of self-explanatory at that point. That's kind of exciting. Okay. I would love to get this off of my desk. Well, I understand I'm always probably going to have two now that I made this system. I'm going to have a past journal and a current journal. Like this would be the month that I'm working on. This would be probably the one I'm finishing up, but it should not have 6 months in it. This is insane. I'm going to move this. I don't know where to put this. I'm thinking, but I don't have a place right now that makes sense in my brain, but I'm definitely collecting them. I think I'm just going to slide them over here in the side of the bit box. I know that sounds crazy, but I have other papers standing up on the edge and I think it's fine. So this is past. I don't know why this is in here. I'm going to put it in the bit box. Okay. That's past. Now this should be current. Oh, let's move this stuff real quickly. So this now I have themed envelopes, like I said. So here's my pickleball one. I'm going to put all my pickle stuff into here. Yep, look, here's more Jimmy John's right here. I was a big fan of Jimmy John's when they had the pickle stuff coming out. I don't know, I hit it just right somehow. It's gone now. And the last time I ate at pickleball, the last time I ate at Jimmy John's, I was kind of like, meh, whatever. Okay, so there's pickles. I also made a rain folder. So it has just random rain things in here to cut out. Now this is actually a baby shower paper. And it was bright blue, like turquoise, whatever. And I coffee dyed it, okay? So to make it darker, like for winter here or whatever. So we can use some stuff that's maybe not as it was intended, and that's okay. So rain and pickleball are two of my themes in that. Oops. This one is also for rainy days, so we'll pop that one, those umbrellas, into that envelope also. And now we know where they all are. It's just such a fun thing when you have a place for your stuff. Who would have thought? All right. This stuff goes into fall back here. All right. This is December. I'm popping it. Oh my God. I'm popping it into my December journal, friends, because why? It's right behind me and it's not done. Okay. I don't know why this is in here. I have the notepad. I'm going to stick it behind me with the actual notepad that it's not attached to anymore. All right. This is April. Let's get out this bucket and clean it out. Now, I know some of you don't agree with this. This used to have food in it. And now you can see it has glue and paper in it, but I've cleaned it and bleached it and done all the things to it. And instead of wasting this, because we can't recycle these here, I know it says recyclable, but not here where we live, I try to use containers like this. Okay, so that's what this is. This one I obviously bought. It's like a metal, whatever. This was my capsule. I think it makes a fun little capsule shape. Let me see really quickly. Hold on. This one's a tad higher, like, and it's bigger. So we're going to keep this one for our current month. Okay. It also is going to house future month, 1 month, like April will go in here. All right. I'm going to put little tiny bits up here. This will definitely be April, this sort of thing. Yes, yes, yes. We're keeping all of this for March. We just put these in so you guys are familiar with. Let me get up here where you can see me. Here is a green paper clip, which will be fun. I'll just leave it there for now. Workout stickers, float, survivor. Yes. Okay. These little guys, I love. I'm going to pop this one guy into fall. He's kind of orange. I don't know about this little guy. So I'll just pop him back into printables. That's where he came from. So we'll put him there. This is a good quote I want to use this month. So we will do that. This is a fun quote I want to start off my journal with. And this is a sticker from a coffee house in California that I'm going to go to when I go. So I'm going to leave it in here because it'll be this month. These are fall. So I'm going to put them back with fall. And again, if we don't use them, they'll go back in printables. I thought this was fun. This was a sticky note from one of you. So it can go here. Here is, this printed weird. Okay. This is a great piece of paper and a fun quote that I like. Quote, this book doesn't go in here. Yeah, I got to figure that out. This little silly goose I really like. This pink thing, I don't know where to put it. This was a major undertaking today. I cut this bag off even though I didn't want to. I didn't want to use it. I don't know. I'm going to try. Okay. This needs to go with February. I'm I'm going to put it with my February pile to check my journal to make sure it's done. Okay. That goes upstairs. These are March printables. This is a gem and a quote. So, or a meme or whatever, right? And you saw my gem envelope. So now we know we have a space and a place. And I just pop it into there. All right. I will say I'm super sad. I have not been working out since my fall. I've worked out, I think, 3 times. These are little tiny coffee cups. I'm not too sure where these go. I would love to use her in March. Anybody know who this is? We figured out the last little lemon girl was Lemon Chiffon, I guess. Her name must be Peach something. Peach Cobbler. I don't know. Oh. Was I going to send this to Melissa? I don't know. We'll put it in here for now. Okay. This is funny. So, this is like what I said I get out of the trash. So, this was whatever work the kids do at school, some assignment they were working on, obviously. But I want this word. Let's see. Fun. The equipment used to golf. Goal number strokes it takes to get the goal. I don't think I need any of this. I think I just want this word. And I do have a golfing envelope now. All right, we're going to let this go. The other side was for Mount Everest. I'm going to put it with the folder, the pile to go with today's journal, this month's journal for today, because my husband went. I say he went golfing. He didn't really go golfing. He just went to hit some balls. So, but it's still golfing. But, okay, this one's going to go in the golf folder. This is so much fun. I love theme folders. This is how my scrapbooking packet envelope thing started, right? So here's some golf balls, and we're going to do that. Now, see, in essence, I should actually just cut off one of these to use today. That's probably better than the actual word. All right, but we have a space and a place. So love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to put it with the February journal if we use it. If not, we'll toss it. February 2026. This is the little Dollar Tree calendars that everybody has. I already used this one. So we'll leave this one in here for March. Here is a sticky note. Here is a hoarded sticker. This is not going to get used, I can promise you, until next December. I'm going to put it in my monthly piles over here. I'm going to put it with December. I don't know what to do with this. I'll just leave it over here in my random sticky notes. I have piles of them, and I'm not going to re-stick it over there. Kiss Me, I'm Irish will go, it doesn't say that, but, you know. Oh, and look at that. Look at that green. That is definitely going in March. Favorite books. I thought this was fun for March. We might even do something like, you know, you don't have to use a poem. You could write a poem, but I loved this paper. Now, the question is, do I want this in this bucket or not? But I think we'll leave it in the bucket. I didn't know if I want to pull it as like a piece of paper for my journal. I have not started that process yet. This is a plastic envelope I showed you guys. I took off of something else and I'm going to make a journal out of it. So the question is, do I want this extra part on here that I don't really understand? Because is it sealed or is it not sealed? I think it's for a pen, but I think it's sealed. I don't understand this part right here. And I do have one of those fusion tools, fusing tools. So my thought was we would cut it and fuse it right here because yeah. But I thought that would make a fun junk journal. So this goes in my junk journal pile because it's not going to be our March journal. It could be, but it's not going to be. This is a fun tab. I might move that into my planner. We're going to have to figure out a planner situation. That's a whole nother headache coming down our road. Scrap that we don't need out. Because I can't have a pink cover on my journal, on my planner. Like that's craziness. Who does that? That's nuts. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's okay. I really love this picture a lot. I think I'm just going to end up probably taping it to my wall or something. So we'll just leave it over here for a second. All right, this is all March stuff. Don't forget to have fun. Little journal spots. I don't know, random stuff. Awesome vacation. All right, I'm going to put that with travel. I'm going to put this with travel also because it's funny to me and I think I'm funny. So oftentimes when we go on vacation, it's like not for fun. Do you know what I'm saying? Or I'm exhausted. It's like a trip instead of a vacation. Does that make sense? So I'm going to put this with our travel little bucket. This is a little tiny journal card over here that is very hard to find later if I put it in here. Here's a little piece of scrap paper. I'm going to put this in my little journal spots over here because I will lose it. Here's a vinyl sticker from my husband's work. That's interesting. So I'm holding it and I'm really not wanting to use it. So is it a hoarded item? I feel like it is. Or is it an item that I don't know how to use? Could it be used elsewhere? Like, should I put it on my water bottle? I guess is what I'm thinking. And I think I might. I think we'll just put it on my water bottle so we can carry it all the time. Okay, this month we're not using this. Trash. Don't know. Random. Okay, this I don't know when it's starting. It's definitely going in here though. That's amazing. I am just going to put this in scraps. I don't know what we're doing yet at all for this journal. I don't know. Obviously, it's going to be partially green. The most wonderful time of year is going into the December. That's not even true. I'm going to put it with July. This is the conversation we had before. I know this quote goes with December, but I don't associate December as the most wonderful time of year. So, ooh, that's tight. Look at that. I'm going to put this with July because in my humble opinion, summer is that. Now this is a printout, a very, very small printout of Lydia's stars, but I'm also putting this in July, okay, as like a fun background. Okay, here is a beer Sasquatch guy, so I'm going to leave him in here for March. This is a plastic envelope. Is it? Oh, brilliant. Okay. We're going to end up putting all the little small bits in here. Today is the day. Don't know. This is definitely try to use in my February journal. These are just printouts from Lynn. I don't think I need to leave them out. They'll go in the printable drawer. Scrap and scrap. I can't even find my February journal. It's right next to me. I'm exhausted. It's like right in front of my face. I'm just checking if I use these in my journal. Yes and yes. Okay. So these are harder scraps, but I'm going to put them in my scrap drawer because that's what a scrap drawer is. They're not like real solid pieces, I guess is what I was saying. Ouch. Okay, that's actually hurting and is too tight, so I'm just going to take it off and put it there. I'm going to put this in March. I feel like it's applicable. Sunshine will pray. I'm going to try again, February journal. We're going to go one last pass, right? Ooh, do we have another? Ooh, we sure do. That's exciting. One last pass. Otherwise, it's going to go into my February pocket, right, of file folder. This is really cute. I'm tempted, but there's so many hearts. I have so many hearts. Like I would put it in November. I would put that on our anniversary. But one, I don't have my big sticker calendar does not go until this November. So that's going to be a whole nother discussion. What I do have is my planner here. It's too small for these guys. Like it's too small, and I don't do these colors really. So I'm just going to leave it. I could do, yeah, I'm going to leave it with February for now. And then if, if we use it, we use it. Okay. Oh, here's a full sheet. This is trash. I'm just going to trash it. Here is a full sheet. It goes back with my notepad. Again, I have a whole nother notepad of it. So 2026, we could put that in March because it's green. That's fun. And, ooh, this is random stuff. Okay, this is going into the bit box and journal spot. Okay, so what I would do with this is I would like cover it, right? Like here would go a sticker, and then I would use this as a journal spot, just like that, to cover that. This was a backing to a package or something, and I would do that. This sticker is going on my water bottle because it's one of my favorites, and I always have one on there that says that. This is a random sticker. Where does this go? Egads. This I want to use this month, so I'll put that in there. Okay, this is a bunch of the February stuff that we're just not going to use. This is all going to go into my February pocket. It's too much, and I have plenty to work with. So all of this will go into a February pocket. That can go into a February pocket. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Well, absolutely. Little quote and envelope over there that we saw earlier. True love. Talk to me. Where do you want to go? I just think I'm going to put it with my journal cards. I was trying to think, but I don't want to hold on to it for, okay. Little bug stickers. I don't know where they came from. I've had them forever, and I used like 4 of them this month, and I was so glad that I had ugly bug stickers. I think it's amazing. These are really pretty little labels that I got in Happy Mail. I'm going to put them in the bit box right now. We're going to go through the bit box when we look for hoarded items. So, don't fear. We'll see all of it. Woo! We'll see all of it again. You're never too big for a hug. Here's some little blue ladies, if you will, for winter. I'm going to put them in my January pile just to make sure. I don't know where this goes. You're never too big for a hug. Too big or too old. I literally don't know where that goes. I'm putting this with quotes or motivational whatever. I pulled all these. Okay, so here's my other thought, but I'm not doing it. I'm telling you because, or maybe I don't know. A lot of these are gym related for me. So, the first step to getting somewhere is to decide that you're not going to stay where you are. That's a gym quote for me, like a eat well, move well, right? Nobody cares about your excuses. Move it. I could start decorating my fitness planner, journal, book, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but I could. But I'm not there yet. I barely have enough energy at the end of the day to document the things I do want to document in that. This is super cool. I'm going to put it into my bit box. This is just my little work note thing, so it can go in there. I guess stickers. I don't know. I struggle because I can't picture myself using them. Um, I think this one can go with that. This is, oh, this was, okay, we'll use it this month. Excuse me. That was something I thought I was going to start at work and it ended up not happening. And I don't think it's going to happen now. And I don't, anyway. This is the pile at the end of this bucket that I'm going to keep all year. So it goes through, I have a month of these and then I have a month of these. Now, unfortunately, we only get to use 6 months of these and not 12. I showed you this before I got to the Dollar Tree. At the time, I did not understand that they were double-sided. So I need to decide if I want March or if I want April. In my humble opinion, they could have at least flipped them to, so we could have, anyway, it doesn't matter. Nobody was thinking of me when they printed these out for $1 in wherever it came from. So I'm going to keep these at the end of this little book for all the months in here. Okay. So they kind of, go like that. They don't fit great, but whatever. So this is going to be, this is my March, dare I say, capsule. This is not my hoarded items stuff. This is just stuff that I know I want to use probably. Like we have a crochet club starting at school that, I don't know when else I'm going to use a Sasquatch knitting or crocheting. So it's definitely like I want to use it. Not that it's hoarded. These are, maybe we'll put these quotes and stuff in here that I want to use this month. How about that? How about we try some of that? There's a heaven quote about my daddy. Here's another little quote. I don't know if this is going to work for me or not. I'll be honest with you, but we'll see. And here is this silly goose. I think I say that all the time. And then lucky, I just printed those up, right? So we'll put those in here for March. Well, this is actually a quote, so I think we'll put that in there. I also have this in my planner, but I printed 2 of them, so we'll put one in here. I don't know about these words. I think maybe I'll put that in my planner. I don't know. This is a piece of, I don't know what, it's going in the trash, like tape or paper. I don't know what this is. Is it washi tape? Washi it's going in the trash. I can't. This is a piece of sticker paper. Today's the day. It's going back in my journal cards, little bitty journal cards. All right. I don't know about snow. We'll keep it just in case. I can't imagine. We're at the end of February and we haven't gotten snow. So I don't think we're getting snow. But it will be a nice divider to start April behind it. These are hearts. I'm just going to put them back with my stickers. That's not true. I'm going to put them with February. We'll find them next year at February. Look at the little Easter Bunny hedgehog. I'll tell you what. We're going to use him right now because I can't. He's so stinking cute and I've had him for a very long time. He came in Happy Mail and he's going to go in here on April. So there's March. Here's April and he's going to go right down here. Okay. He now is in his new home and I love him. And he's fuzzy, the little fuzzy sticker. Okay. These 2 were going in the vacation travel whatever box right here. I don't know why we have a season's greetings thing on there. Probably because that's the last time we traveled. All right, so that's that. Okay, I think we're kind of, this is a definite use. Like, again, not a hoarded item, but I know I want to use it this month because we're traveling down there. Yep, this and this and this. This is just a size thing in here. Like if it, right? Work out. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to put this all in here. So right now we have kind of our capsule put together. Oh, this is what I was literally going to put in those plastic envelopes. Okay, hold on. Because they're super tiny. And once you cut things out that are that tiny, I don't know how you keep them if you don't use them. Okay. Wanted. This is about a little kid being in trouble. Like timeout, trouble with a T. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to put it in, I don't know where to put it. I'll put it with my journal spots. I don't feel like it's calling my name right now. Okay. This does not look clean to me. However, it is. I have piles that are sticking to each other, which is not good. Okay. This. One of you sent me a long time ago. I really wanted to use it this month. And I just didn't. This can go down here in vinyl stickers. I don't know. I tried. I really tried. I'm going to put it back in my bit box because, yeah. Okay. So this is September. This is going to July. This is December. This is going in the Valentine's Day pocket. And then this, I'm not, I literally don't know where this goes. I don't even know what I got it out for. That's what is, I'm sorry. I'm kind of stuck on this. I don't know. Well, I'm just going to put it down here with my words. I don't know. I feel like I got it out for something and didn't use it. I feel like it's very specific. So I have a little bit of things. This is trash. Okay. I have a few things I want to try to use in January or make one more pass at January. This, I think I'm going to try and put into my planner and like cut out kind of like to make a vision board, if you will, here. Okay. This is my water bottle. These are little tiny coffee cups. I guess we'll put these in this little tiny thing and see if I want to use it this month. Okay. All of this is going to be put away into piles. This is my current February journal that I want to try and use. Okay. This is, January. I want to try and see. I made a page about my dad. So that will be January. This right here is going to look like this. Okay. These are the 3 items that I used in February, which I think is crazy for my used item list. And then this, I'm going to try and make some sort of collage or cluster or something with this little pile right here. Yeah. So that will be that. That was a little bit longer than I expected. So this is my other thought. Coffee and mental health stickers. I'm not too sure right now. I'm just going to put them in my sticker drawer because I don't know if I need to create another separation envelope thing, but we are over in an hour, but that's it, you guys. I have my piles. These will all be put away where they go. So now we're very clear. This is what I have so far for March. So we are ready to start March. What I need to do is figure out, I'm going to pull a bunch. I'm going to go through my room and figure out what I want to do for hoarded items. And then I will bring some onto my desk as choices. Okay. And we will try it that way. And we'll make some choices together. I literally have no idea what I'm going to do for a journal. I will be making a journal, but I don't have a conception of that yet. I don't have a vision, if you will. We're going to see. Okay. So I hope you come back for that, but let me know, what does your desk look like? This is not as clean as I want to leave my desk, but it's very clean in terms of, I know each pile goes somewhere. I'm going to take like a picture of this and put them in the thing. I'm going to make a pass at January. I'm going to make a pass at February, and then we're going to put these away. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are off to a great start for March because tomorrow it is here. So I hope you're well. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.